isn't it?
Does it make the day a bit better?
Of course it does, yeah, something to do. But sitting there out here in the cold is not something to do.
The difference that it's made having Daniela here is for the residents. She's brought a whole different variety of activities which can really enhance their daily lives, especially at a time during the pandemic when it's been so difficult with the isolation from families. It's just really brought more life into the home for the residents.
It is a dementia care home. However, I mean, people with dementia, they still have emotions, they still laugh, they still sing along to music and have a great time. I'm getting a good reaction from the residents, we're having a ball all the time. It's not something I'd ever thought much about, but I've got so much respect for all the hard work that all the carers and the people in that situation are putting in. They're just amazing people. I feel honoured to be working with such an incredible team of people.
So while her audience may be less agile these days in these unprecedented times, they're even more grateful. Chrissy Reedy, BBC South East Today, Hartley, near Dartford.
I'm worried about how she's going to develop that tap dancing act. Now, there were some truly spectacular sunrises across Kent and Sussex this morning. Joe Malpass sent us this beautiful picture of Deal Pier. This was the view at Rye Harbour Nature Reserve from Barry Yates. And Peter Norman sent us that picture of Hastings Pier silhouetted against the sun. I didn't see the sunrise, Sara, but I just got pelted with hail today. It was pretty horrible.
I know. Well, that's the thing, though. We've got much more unsettled weather. But, of course, we still had the fairly cold air with us this morning. Not so the next couple of days. Watch this story. You know, when I start with my weather watch and picture, I like to sort of sum up what the week's going to be ahead. It was difficult to pick one tonight because of the fact that you can't pick one with the temperature because the temperature is going to be up and down. So let me mix things up and show you the outlook for the next few days, because I really want to show you how the temperatures are up in the coming days and then back down again at the weekend. Now, the average for the time of year is around 7 degrees across inland Kent and Sussex, so you can see how we're well above, and then we go back down below on Sunday. And yes, we could be talking about sleet and snow. We'll keep that powder dry on that one for a little bit longer yet. But for the time being, we've got more bands of rain to just work in from the south and west over the next couple of days, and that is going to lift the temperatures all the time. So we've got a little bit of patchy drizzle overnight tonight. It's clearing away all the time. I think largely into tomorrow morning we're dry but fairly cloudy. There will be bits and pieces of drizzle though here and there. But crucially, the temperatures are rising overnight. So 7 degrees for starters tomorrow morning, having been down as low as 4 or 5 degrees for a time. Here's that little bit of patchy drizzle I did just mention. It might come across us. But in the afternoon, a lot of dry weather. It will be cloudy though. The temperatures will be very much up on what we have seen though, 9 or 10 Celsius. We've got some rain tomorrow night. We'll start with it first thing on Thursday. Behind it for Thursday afternoon, some sunshine and that high of 13 degrees.
You've got a bit of everything in that weather forecast, haven't you, Sara? Thank you very much. That's it from us for now. I'll be back with you after the national news at 10. In the meantime, have a very good evening. Bye-bye.
Outside space has never been so important.
3.5